Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Endless Space 2. We're having a nice, calming moment here. Got some calm... I would almost describe this music as desolate. We have not had a lot of luck finding new systems sort of out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know what we're going to do about this stuff. Hopefully we can actually take and keep Musis. I don't know. Our focus right now has to be on the faction quest, right? So let's keep building stuff as we're building stuff and trying to cheat the hell out of this election. Out of curiosity, does building our dudes... No, it does not contribute to any particular political ideology. Now, we are building eco-habitats all over the place. So that'll help us get some ecologist points. Okay, somebody else got a thing. I don't know, man. I mean, we only have to get them into second place. They're at 6% now. They would need to beat 19% pacifists. We can maybe do this. I don't know exactly how much we can affect them by cheating the election, but we're gonna give it our all here. Alright, so we cannot build more population. Why? We have 2 slots open. Oh no, we have 2 slots locked. Build a system development project. Are we not? We're pretty developed, man. Well, we don't have access to the next level of system development, do we? No, we're not even close. Okay, we can try to get the Trade Clearing Bureau built. But honestly, this system is just sort of run out of stuff to do a little bit. We could build this, but that doesn't really help us in any way. Is there any antimatter on the marketplace yet? No. Well, we certainly have resources, or we certainly have influence enough to trade. I'm sure I tried this already, but let's try again. See if we can't manage to get some antimatter off someone.
You are almost as interesting as we are.
Alright, what if I gave you, like, a lot of potatoes? What if I gave you 243 of these very good potatoes? Seriously, this is some top-shelf stuff. Okay. Okay, we're getting there. Lots of potatoes plus, like, a small amount of dust, probably. Hold on a second. Is this deal still red here? It is. I don't really want to give him 8,000 dust. I need some of this dust to help me fix an election. My time in this universe really has affected me. Ah, you're killing me. Come on, dude. Don't be like this. Maybe I give him some titanium instead. I really don't want to give him all my dust. Alright, screw this. How about some titanium? How about not all of it, though? I don't know. I can't tell if that's a yes or a no. Let's just swing it and see.
This proposal
indicates cool.
that you truly understand and adore Horatio.
Yep, because I knew he loved potatoes. I know how he feels about potatoes. So this is plus 40% science in a system where that is going to be like really a lot of extra numbers. God, I love numbers. Let's just make all the numbers happen all the time. I think it's interesting that it redraws the "you have not yet explored this area" texture over all the space when you reload the game. I also think it's interesting that it turns out there's not a system anywhere near this. Can I fire probes while I'm, like, in nebular clouds, I wonder? So we could get a little closer. Oh, man. Reavers. So we'll get the combat fleet in that direction, I suppose. Alright. So this is plus food on the system. I mean, it's a lot of food. We just really don't need food. You know, It's manpower. We do have some biologicals. Alright, let's open this up. We're doing lots of important stuff everywhere. It's going to get to Electra eventually. We really, really need to finish up the science tree so that we can start mining our own fancy resources. But I just want to get through this science tree, like... Once we have all these extra science boosts and the reduction in research costs, man, things are going to be better.
You'll feel content anytime we think of you. And your...
Okay. Not to cut you off or anything. Nobody tell him we hung up. Please, keep talking. Let's try sending these probes out from a little bit closer. I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for, but we're not finding anything. Ah, that's right. You don't really have anything of value to do. Sure. Plus more resources from our deposits. We discovered the Quadranix Lenser, which is not a thing that seems all that useful to me. We discovered another source of Voidstone. Isn't that great? We certainly didn't have enough of that. And then you, I don't know, man, make dust? Like, I don't imagine making spaceships is the right play. Actually, if, hold on. If I just produce a bunch of Geists, is that going to make it easier for me to push the election? How many Geists can I build in a single turn? It will add ecologist political impact. Okay, build me 5 Geists. And then the election will happen at the beginning of next turn, and that hopefully will... Hopefully that has helped us. Okay, my all needs to make eco-habitats. That's another thing that'll help. And then we can build some dudes. Alright, so what's my science output right now? 2442. Do we get to know roughly... Is there any way for me to know the science output of, like, the people who are... people that I'm familiar with? Huh. Our pressure trend is super positive with this dude. And super negative with the Horatio.
Sometimes
What's
it's
the...
hard to tell your friends from your enemies, isn't it?
You can start asking demands once you reach this threshold. More options for your demands. All possible... Okay, I don't even know. What's the deal with the demands? I can just be like, hey, give me stuff, and what happens if they say no? How does that work? Ah, in exchange for pressure cessation, so that we're not overwhelming them with our pressure. It kind of doesn't seem like we are, though, right? I guess this is... What we're looking at there was empire-wide pressure, but this is or system-specific pressure that's being an issue over here. Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing? Okay. So we're going to throw all of our weight behind the ecologists, and we're going to cheat. So this will provides a very strong penalty to competitors. Ideal if the chosen party is not one of the favorites. I don't actually know, like... Yeah, I have no idea what the differences are here. Well, let's try this. Wow, that was actually really effective. Holy crap, that was effective. Jesus. Okay, it looks like we won't be changing our political system after all. Criminy. Will this be settled by the free law that I passed for them being the boss of my, Yep, was indeed. Them being the head of the Senate. Okay, alright. Oh, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Hold on. Okay, sure. So the industrialist free law is out. The hardship ready law is in. Enables colonization of non-gas planets. However, you will suffer a FIDS penalty without the correct colonization type. Oh, okay. So this lets you colonize any non-gas world. That's cool. Would be really useful in the early game, I would think. Ecologist thinking is strong across the Empire, and the desire to see Koros made anew is growing. The news that our home is a blackened shell, corrupted and uninhabitable, only strengthens feelings. Riftborn researchers make great strides understanding the fundamental nature of matter in the universe, but still struggle to render Corrosian artifacts here. One day it will happen, though. One day it has to happen. The Communion, forever locked in their impregnable fortress, have come to accept their station. They are the ones I am closest to, the only ones I can speak entirely freely with. Through their collective wisdom, my influence over my citizens has never been greater. Despite the seasons that have passed, I still find this universe an infernal wasteland. But at least it is my infernal wasteland now. That's a sad ending. We get a lot of extra influence. So that should help us push back on Canis. But yeah, I'm not happy about that ending at all. I picked up a new unique improvement, unfortunately, one that requires antimatter to run. Man, I should probably divert. As much as I want to just get into the last level here, things are going to go faster if I get gamma absorption. We really, really need it. Okay, so that being the case, a lot of these don't have a thing to do. We need to... we are at 10 now. So we can send one of these ships out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we go and take Musis. I suspect there will be some wailing and gnashing of teeth. Militarism is growing. Apparently we'll handle it. Alright, we are now at Cold War.
Favorite fish in this galactic sea.
Now they like us.
Welcome,
Alright.
welcome. How can the families help?
Yeah, now they actually like... your civilian ships have trespassed in our sovereign space. Man, but like, being peaceful. Peace and trade is overwhelming. 5 is all they have, huh? Well, I want it, so let's work out a version of this deal that ends up with me having all that stuff. You want 60 dark glitter? How do you feel about glitter? Okay, they like glitter alright. Spuds? We're gonna rule the universe through the potato trade. Well, what's the word?
Just a deal.
Alright.
A bargain.
Yes, may this indeed be the beginning of more profitable times, during which you do not assault me ever for any reason. Wouldn't that be great? Okay, it's gonna be 5 turns before we have our mining online. We should probably lean into this a little bit. They both add science. Doesn't matter which kind of ship we build. Well, let's get luxuries, I guess. We can sell the luxuries for dust, so... There we go. Lots of freighters. Lots of luxuries. And the luxuries are pretty valuable trade fodder. Okay, you just unlocked a new tier of thing. Please get us more science. I don't know, man. Listen, you do what you gotta do. Okay, mostly we're still making population. Yeah, I don't know. I guess just make dust for a little while. We'll figure stuff out. Zorak is also idle. This place has a ton of things it could be doing. I guess we'll have that done in the capital. Give me 2 more pop, and then... Well... Plus, this should be built in a place where we have a lot of science. Let's build this kind of stuff first. Oh yeah, one of those maybe? Some of that. Yeah, put this up at the top. I don't know, build all these things. So where's our science output particularly good? Antares, and it's only going to get better. So let's put... Oh wow, Antares is leading without any science buildings. Although I bet actually a lot of our places don't have any science buildings. Let's do some of this. And then build one of these. And here in the capital, we'll throw a compression singularity. Alright. At this point, we're at the point now where we're just sort of watching numbers go up. But now that we're producing a lot more influence in a lot more systems, we might be able to try to challenge... If we can reverse this trend and push back on Canis, we might be able to try to challenge the Lumeris for control of some of their systems. Which would be neat.
You're one of our favorite fish in this galactic sea.
You know what? I'm gonna...
How are you these days?
Oh, I was about to beat them to the punch. But okay. I like that. Okay, we just got a new trade company all the way up and running. You are ecstatic right now. Oh, I see. I was like, why can't I build a singularity? But it's... The one I finished is finished, it's just another one fell off. Well, Antares definitely needs to keep its stuff going. Alright, her... We'll want those eventually. This is a big enough benefit that I think it's worth doing this before finishing population. Hot and sterile. Actually, it's totally not. Never mind. The worlds we have populated in that system do not fit those the descriptor there. I can't believe what a hard time we're having finding more systems out here. Is this part of space actually just empty? That seems crazy to me. Oh, we get a new hero. It will be good to have another governor. Hopefully, a Riftborn. Definitely more science. The Riftborn tree is so good. Alright. It's hard for me to imagine... Well, we know what the Craver tree has in store. It's not that great. But let's have a look. We definitely had this hero in another game. The Unfallen stuff is largely food. Some influence. I like that you're a Seeker. Seeker's useful, but Riftborn. It's gotta be Riftborn. Alright, what's a system that could use a little bit of a push? Preferably one that's good, but yeah, Cancer, maybe. Let's sort by science output, current science output. Okay, Jovanis. Jovanis is a fine system. Yeah, okay. It is population capped, though, pretty much, and we don't... its theoretical maximum output might not be that high. Whereas Cancer actually doesn't have a lot of science buildings yet, and Jovanis does, right? Well, a little bit. Cancer at its population cap will definitely be more powerful, though. Let's just plant him here. Alright, and grab... Industry, industry, industry? Let's have a lot more population to build. Alright, I think that probably our diplomatic relations are going to become a little bit more complicated once we take these two systems. But if they wanted them, they would have them by now. Oh yeah, that's not okay. Zorak. I know Zorak still needs to build quite a bit of population. I just don't see any reason to use the negative singularities when we're not really in direct competition with the players that we're adjacent to. Room for another trade company? That's good. Where would I build this one? Mintaka is a place that could be... Yeah. Let's do it on Mintaka. We'll prioritize it, because I want to hurry up and get it on the online. Trade is business. Sure. Also, apparently they speak Space Italian? So that's interesting. Salute is Italian, right? Or is it... Wait. It's maybe French? I don't know. Whatever it is, it's weird that they know it. Alright, they are sending a lot of ships into my space in a way that makes me a little bit nervous. I'm sure if they attacked, we could just call them off right away. They're friendly, but they're also... They've been sneaky in the past.
Ah, friend. How are you today?
I demand systems. We could just order them to give us tech. But again, I'm sure they have the option of refusing. I guess the likelihood of them refusing might be based on my level of influence. Oh yeah, you can see our influence is pushing theirs back turn by turn. Now that we have the huge amount of extra influence from population. Oh, hey, how you doing? Fleet enters the system Electra and has barely slowed from super light speed when a belt of rocks circling one of the planets starts to peel off and head toward you on a carefully calibrated collision course. It's a trap. Sure. Minus 20% fleet health. We will study these rocks. Study the effect, which will leave your fleet vulnerable but may provide later benefits. So you have a fleet just parked out here. Bunch of warships. But you're not colonizing. Why? Seems very odd. Well, I mean, I'm gonna... Here's your chance. Alright, we can definitely use both of these. We certainly have some Hyperium and Titanium. No two ways about that. Alright, what's next for you? We've gotten to that awkward point in the tree where the valuable stuff is not really... Alright, well, that's fine. Make more resources or something. Where is our source? Mintaka is our only source of antimatter, right? Yeah. So once we start mining antimatter... Oh! We've just started mining antimatter. I wonder if it would be good to move somebody over here. Like the guy we just... Antares is an important system. You know what? This system's a little bit less important now, although... he is providing... Actually, he's not providing any multipliers to science, just flat science. Yeah. Okay, you know, it would not be a big deal to move him over, actually. And he does have the skill... Okay, well, he needs to get another level in it, but he does have the skill going, at least. Yeah, alright. Let's move the big dude over. Start bringing the antimatter, and then we can start building the really good science buildings. Because we're getting to the point now where we're actually full up on... what do you call it? We're actually full up on population in a lot of places, so... And actually, Mintaka has a lot of stuff to get done, so the extra industry that hero brings will also be very welcome. we need like another, just another little bit. He does not have a lot of stuff available that affects systems at all right at this moment. I mean, I guess this is something. His system makes ships cheaper. Really just need to get into the next tier. Okay. Science pays. Plus 15 industry on all of our colonies. Cool. I can't wait for the next election to kick this political party out of the Senate. Actually, I need to, like... We have so much influence coming in. That's not the button. We should definitely be making sure our laws are right. So I think we probably still want this on. We honestly probably don't need this though, right? That drops us by 600 dust per turn. But is there a better law I could be running? Like... That's not bad. Oh, we should definitely be doing this. So that's minus approval, so we probably want to keep the approval thing on. Right, we need that, don't we? How are we doing? That's actually... What, there's 50, 100, 150, minus about 40? So, we would probably drop below 100% on some of our stuff, but, like, we can fix that. There's a lot of places where we could be... Yeah, let's do this too. There's a lot of places where we could be running approval buildings that we aren't. Oh, actually, you can build 3 more dudes. And Nekar can build me a compression thingy. Okay, yeah, so we have now constructed our engine. We are putting it into high gear. We have a lot of resources to work with. Let's keep a singularity running on Mintaka. Well, and on Cancer. Yeah. So I don't actually mind an early warning system. I think that the Endless Legend definitely warned you too late, although it did also give you the ability to keep track of it yourself by just knowing everybody's progress. But I do wish that it said something other than is close to a victory type. If it's not actually going to mean that, you know? Play defense here. I think probably those Reavers got destroyed. I don't even know what to do with you. Okay, so what's our science output now? 48, 42. Yeah, there's some okay law changes. Now imagine once we get the actual science party back in charge. I'm thinking I want to be like, at this point, maybe pacifist scientist? Unfortunately, it's going to be quite a while. It's going to be quite a while before the next election, so... What does a science agreement actually do? We don't even have the option of such an agreement. I thought that's what she was implying that she wanted to do. Is that one of the things that's unlocked via one of the treaty texts? Science agreements are here, okay. Well... I'm not sure what... You know what, let's not even worry about it. I'm not sure what quadrant we're going for after we finish the science quadrant, but it is too early to start thinking about it, probably. I don't know, reduce unhappiness in your system? Seems fine. Okay, Electra is fully explored, right? So let us probe. Let's see what all is connected to what, because if there's more stuff out here that's unclaimed, we might consider claiming it. Alright, we'll get a colony here in one more turn. We probably want to colonize the largest and most industry-dense planet we can, right? Ooh, I think this is actually the first time I've watched the gas colonization video. I suppose it's nothing particularly special. I don't know how we're gonna... I don't know what the plan is here as far as colonization goes. How do you colonize a gas planet? I guess you have to build like a big... like Bespin from Star Wars, I suppose. That was a gas planet, wasn't it? I believe it was. Alright, no research queued. Let's do it, man. So what is psychohistory? Oh, this lets us actually explore all of the curiosities. Be the first to unlock 40 technologies. I am rank 7. Well, that's not great. Nullifies negative anomalies and plus more science. Oh, that's a planetary specialization. That is plus more science. That's cool. Freezes the system, preventing any progress, and blocks all entities within. Oh. That's interesting. Set depletion points to 0 on planets. Does that remain the case even after the singularity ends? Man, there's some cool gameplay possibilities with these that I'm just not 100% grasping. Anyway, we need this, obviously. Plus 10% science, minus 20% technology costs. That's, yeah, a no-brainer. We're still building good stuff everywhere. Things that will help. We're mining antimatter a little slowly. I mean, 5 per turn is enough to start building one big science building per turn. I guess it's not that bad. Here, make a cerebral reality. I can't believe you don't have this yet. And then I think this is where I was going to build that. The microwave pipes are really good. We should try to get those going everywhere. Places where we have more population, get more value out of them. Yes, just get all this... Okay. How did so many get into the queue? I'm not sure what happened there. Alright. Oh yeah, the new colony. Sure, we should probably build stuff there, huh? Well, first things first, 5 population. We'll figure it out from there afterward. And it's immediately pushing back the influence of Dobrinia. Which is good, that makes me feel more comfortable. Okay, so it seems like the Horatio must have a world over here, judging from the curvature of this bit of... Okay, somebody else built the Trade Clearing Bureau, that's fine. Oh no, we lost 10 influence per turn. Yeah, big plus industry first, little plus industry later. New guy still has a lot of stuff to pick up. Alright, so I want to get microwave pipes everywhere, which means that we need to pick up the adamantium deposits pretty soon. Honestly, probably what we want to end up doing is going up this tree next. Because the endless thing here, yeah, it just has plus 15% science on it. Send out a probe that way. Alright, I think we're doing it. We're getting our science up to acceptable levels. I'd like to be getting these endless techs a little bit faster than we are. Ah, that colony finished really quickly.
Horatio feel content anytime we think of you and your obvious appreciation of us.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're all buds, but you're making me nervous talking like this. Man, your heroes level up really quickly as governors. Oh, did he have 2 skill points? I don't even know, man. Plus food. Oh no, I just hadn't locked in that skill point, I guess. Weird. Did I assign your points? No, we have so many hero level ups to manage all the time. Always with the leveling. Alright, her needs to build some stuff. We gotta figure out where we want to put the Dark Matter Institute at some point here. Okay, we do still have some systems left that we could build things in. Build new trade companies in. Honestly, a headquarters in Electra wouldn't be crazy. Or maybe just a subsidiary there. Or maybe the headquarters here, actually. And Terry's needs population. Also this. Actually, not really. Well, maybe they will afterward, though. There is a small penalty, approval penalty for overpopulation as your system fills up. Okay, so yeah, build 3 of those, then capture me a new world. So we're still 9 turns out from being able to fix this horrible government that we've created. Oh, I forgot about this. I forgot I was even doing this. Wow, really? Is the total amount of dust produced per turn in the galaxy 1 short of the goal? That was weird. Okay, Railed Researchers has come to an end. That's a shame. Alright, Her, a major industrial hub for your empire, is holding a fancy summit for industry leaders and politicians to mingle and talk business away from the scrutiny of the public eye. This year, ecological groups have organized a massive protest condemning the summit as a secretive way to pass elitist, eco-unfriendly laws. Yeah, they're almost certainly correct. Honestly, as much as I find this choice distasteful personally, I think we really need to tamp down the ecologist trend in our government. Okay. Oh yes, the neural device that allows one to temporarily control the thoughts and actions of others. Well, we don't need any more ecologist political ideology, and I suspect we'll be okay without that 10 approval. Oh no, sorry, raise it to this number. It is currently this number, and that number is different from this number for no reason. Probably a rounding error.
Careful, or things are going to get
Oh man. Okay, you. So they're gonna declare on us soon, I'm sure. Hold on. Let's finish with all of our other stuff, and then we'll figure out what we want to do about this. I'm gonna have to... actually... maybe I can push through a deal that will stop the incredibly annoying attack that we will just, you know, deactivate next turn. Because frankly, all it really is a waste of my time. It's not a big deal, but... most of this stuff doesn't affect systems at all. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we could pursue an actual war with them.
And we thought we had learned to trust each other. Speak quickly.
Yeah, we are currently winning the war. There is no war right now, but they think there's a war already. So can I just, like... I can demand stuff from them. But I don't know what this really means. Alright, let's not with the demands. Hold up, hold up. Oh, that text should definitely go away. So we can't make them give us anything that's going to make it more expensive for them to break the truce. Huh, and the normal opinion bar isn't even here. It doesn't look like they have a lot of spare manpower. I guess because they've been building ships. So is there nothing I can do except wait until the war is formally declared and then buy her back to peace, which I assume will be completely trivial? That's kind of annoying, to have to deal with that every, however many turns it is. Alright, Mintaka is actually still in need of producing people. Well, I suppose we're just going to have to... Let's disband my ships. Put them down into the planet-side hangar so they don't get destroyed. Yeah, and then I guess just let her do her thing and then buy her off next turn afterward. If I'm quick, maybe I can buy her off before she does any planetary invasions? Because I'm sure she's going to properly declare the war this turn, right? Yep, there's the declaration.
Hello again. It's such a pleasure to greet friends who help.
Wait, maybe not? Wait. What is happening here? They have declared themselves the victors of a war without there ever having been a war. We're still not at war. So the war is decided by the fact that this score is negative 100, right? I lost because negative 100. But the breakdown is that I got negative 100 for losing the war. And that's what is determining that I have lost the war. And there's no other stuff here. I would have to pay you 183 dust per turn for 6 turns. Fine? I don't care about that so much. I'm taking all of her planets. We're going to do it peacefully, damn it. So we're peaceful people. Good, peaceful people. Okay, we managed to make two more citizen slots, and now we can finally start building science buildings. Yeah, that system's already at 621 science without a single one of the science structures completed. It's going to look really good really soon. Alright, you have kind of capped out on valuable skills. Good work. I don't know why my system seems to have far more trouble with the transition from this screen back to the screen above it than anything else in the game. It's pretty strange, right? Jeez, I don't know. This way? Okay, so apparently we lost a war that never occurred. I guess. It's weird. I mean, it saves me having to negotiate the deal, and I really, really don't care about 186 dust per turn. Alright, I know that in order to buy somebody's worlds out with influence, you need to research a tech. I don't think it's a tech that we're terribly far from. Yeah. Please, make up the 186 dust that we're paying. Actually, that totally did. We are at more dust now. The Academy is continuing to level up. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. Zorak. So this is plus 50 per system level, plus 10 per anomaly. So really we want to find the system where we have the most anomalies to build this, right? It's definitely not here. Alright, let's build some approval structures. We have a huge amount of dust. I should be rushing some buildings. Alright, Nakar, please do this. What is this? Ah. Yeah, do that. Do this first. Okay, that's pretty expensive. I guess we'll just keep saving up dust until we can build something really big. Okay. We're getting so close, man. I just really want to get to this next election. Pacifist scientist, I'm pretty sure, is our ideal government composition. We want to get more laws, too.
Horatio feel content.
Okay. Listen, buddy. Offer the agreement or don't, but I'm tired of listening to you talk about how you are thinking about offering the agreement in the future. And I can't yet. I would, now that I know he's eager to accept, but I cannot. Alright, pop back out here and start throwing probes again. Everybody's got stuff to do. I think we really want to keep a singularity running on Mintaka now. It's becoming more important. I guess, actually, I could use this dust to rush a lot of basic buildings on these worlds, right? We can't rush the actual population, but we can rush this kind of stuff. Worlds of strategic deposits. That's the world that our people are on. Okay. What is this? Oh, I discovered Horatio Prime. Okay, that thing came to an end. Finally out to the outer tier on that. Okay, we ran out of antimatter, finally, as well. Let's see... Or adamantium. Okay, there's plenty of adamantium on the market. Although I don't have as much money as I would like, actually. 2? Well, we use it in 2s, right? So let's buy 6. Because we really do want microwave pipes everywhere. Alright, we're pulling heavy industrialist. I mean, it's not totally ideal, but it won't be the end of the world. So I have to imagine we want scientist, right? If we have to take industrialist main, and something else second, I think it's got to be scientist, right? Okay, you have 1 anomaly. We can maybe do better. You have none anomalies. I guess you're just out of important stuff to build. Good job. You have been so successful. Is there an easy way to see how many anomalies I have? Okay, this will kind of do. So here we have 2. Here we have 5. Cancer might be a good place. Yeah, okay, we'll build it on Cancer. Cancer's a place where we have a, what do you call it? Hero too, so it'll be subject to all of the multipliers and stuff. Can we help this planet along a little bit with the dust? Yeah, like a very little bit.
the heart and of heart.
Hey, another player, finally. Wow, he is way out there, too. Yeah, we are extremely backed in over here. So, do heroes stop leveling up? I assume there's a level cap somewhere. Is it just enough levels to get all your stuff? Doesn't seem impossible. I don't know, man. I think we might scrap some of our probes, or some of our probes. We have 2. We might scrap some of our 2 probe ships sometime soon. Oh no, actually, before you go into public 3D printing, our planets are not specialized here. It's a pretty minor gain, but it is a gain nonetheless. Science output is up to almost 8K. I just heard the unwelcome sound of a singularity failing. It doesn't actually accept the orders if you do them too early in the turn. Keep Cancer singularitized. Right, that's not really that great. That's not really great either. Okay, this dude's just out of useful skill points. Good work, Anax-Jink. You, saved the Empire or something, maybe? I don't know. We all seemed pretty happy to have you around in the quest text. But I think your work is finally finished. Do I want to try to negotiate, like... Getting peace with these guys is not actually valuable to me, right? I don't know what I'm banking influence for, I guess is the problem. I suppose probably buying out people's systems is not cheap, so maybe that's what I'm saving up for. Is being able to buy out their worlds. It's going to be a while before I have that capability, but maybe that's the best thing to do with the influence I have banked. Apparently alt-clicking on those does not put them at the top of the queue. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Once you finish expanding... Actually, we should put these in the queue. And then I guess we'll start settling these cold... I mean, the cold worlds are good for science, at the very least. That's true, I do have an idle singularity. I guess let's start speeding up the newer worlds. They have important stuff to do. But at this point, we're just waiting a lot. Alright, we did it. We got the first of the endless technologies, and the thing that was sort of blocking us from getting a lot of other cool stuff.
The Hive cares a little for the interests of...
Okay. Hey, buddy, you contacted me. In 20 turns, do a thing. Listen, I don't have time for your academy nonsense. Oh, yeah, we did finally find it, though, apparently. It's way out there. Ah, and that's how we met the Cravers. Because they currently own it, and it was revealed to us on account of the quest. Alright, so we're 2 techs out of the final tier here. We probably grab, like, crust engineering and... Of these, what makes sense? Honestly, none of these are, like, blowing my mind. Just a lot more dust, which is a thing that we almost already don't need. I don't know, this one can give us approval. I don't know that we need more subsidiaries. These buildings do anything interesting? This one gives us more industry, but at this point, more industry is just going to end up being more dust anyway. Wait, where's the project that allows you to convert dust into, or industry into science? Because we don't have that, right? But we should get it. That would be way more helpful. I don't know where that is. Is it... Ah, here it is. Let's go back and get this. I don't know that I necessarily need planet crackers, but, yeah, that would be a good thing for us to have. In fact, that would be a good thing for us to have right now. Let's get that right now. And then, I don't know, this. Since we can convert industry into science, at that point, industry will be useful. Javanis, do thing. Is this a place where we want to build a trade? Anything? No, we really want to build that here, right? Actually, let's modernize these systems. I can't believe I didn't think to do that, like, right away. I'm sure somebody was screaming at their monitor. Oh, we did pick up the moon base tech, that's true. We should get moon bases. So yeah, we finally populationed out. So let's build all this stuff. We are at 100% ecstatic, so we don't really need to build this. You could actually use it. Okay. Alright, it's just about election time. I don't even know what to do with you. Go over here. We'll fire a bunch of stuff out around this, I guess. Okay, so I really want Scientist Pacifist to be our government, but there's no way. Science has got to be right. Let us provide a very strong boost to them. With some of our unspent money. I think they're in second? Yeah, the returns are looking pretty good. Okay. So now, let us reconfigure our government. We have a lot of influence that could be spent on laws. If only we had some good laws to spend it on. Although, honestly, our current laws are not bad. What is this? Oh, I did. Yep, I accidentally did that. That's true. These are some pretty bad ships. I guess just run. We'll have to get that one fleet we built. Okay, it's only going to take 10 turns to get over there. So we completed chameleon spaces and crust engineering in the same turn. Things are going alright. Okay, so now all of the planets that are public 3D printing should be switched to science. Is that all of them? It is not all of them. Okay. Okay. Win the battle at Electra to get a pirate shield. Sure. I'm going to win the battle at Electra so that I don't have to worry about those pirates anymore. That's why. Alright, Anax-Jink. Sure. Lower your assignment duration. You're never ever moving, but go ahead and lower your assignment duration. This dude is level 24. And does he have anything left that affects systems at all? This doesn't actually, because this thing completely overwrites it. Sure. Increase the defense capacity of the system. It's not nothing. Alright, so let's have a quick look at our laws. The Dirty Hands Act would have been really useful for a long portion of the game. Honestly, at this point, not so much. Minus diplomacy costs, plus approval and stuff. I actually don't want to pass any other laws. Like, I think these are the right laws. Yeah, okay. I'm kind of surprised by that. The default laws would be the only ones that can produce extra science. Why don't the scientist laws produce science? It's very strange to me. Alright, Wealth of the Endless. We are now at 11,000, almost 12,000 science per turn. We've carried over 5k from the last research. It's only going to take us 6 turns to get this endless tech. Okay, that event ended. That event ended. And Mintaka still has what to build. Oh, we do have access to the fabrication license now. We probably ought to put that into the queue on every world. In Endless Legend, there was a way to do that. To just put something into the queue in all of your cities. It doesn't look like they kept that. So let's take a moment to increase our... Oh, that thing has a cost associated with it. Well, never mind. How many worlds do we have left that don't yet have a trade company on them? Yeah, okay, I guess we'll do this here. Let's, we're gonna have to wait till we have more adamantium before we can build any more of those industry buildings. We have unlocked another level of system development. That's actually an interesting point. So, like, what could we could build a system development that has something to do with science, right? We don't have access to the resources yet, but they might be on the marketplace. Do we get to see... Yeah, okay, we can see from here what they do. So, where is plus science on systems? No dark glitter, blue cat mold. There are 2 things in this column, but one of them is in the really rare tier. Now we have access to those, don't we? Isn't that what this does? Yeah, curiosities related to rare luxuries. But we can't yet explore them. So maybe I don't want to make my level 4 system upgrade yet because I want to try to get that first. Okay, that's an interesting concern. But I really, really want to get this first. Okay, I think this is going to have to be where we call it for now. Wait, what are you doing? Did I tell you to do something crazy? Oh, he's retreating. Right. Sure, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think that is going to have to be where we call it for today. We've got stuff queued up. We are well on our way. I don't know exactly how many turns out we are. It's turn 100 now. In the last game, we got well into the hundreds, like almost to 200, without any other player really being threatening a win on us. So, I think we're going to pull this off. Come back next time to see the hilarious ways in which I am wrong. And we'll see you then.